History is full of scams and frauds that removed billions of dollars from the pockets of investors and destroyed entire economies. This post contains some of the most memorable. The sale of the Roman Empire, 193 AD. During unrest in the Roman Empire, the Praetorian Guard, a special army supposedly loyal to the emperor, killed the current emperor and offered the empire to the highest bidder. The winner was Julianus, who came up with a truly astronomical price, 250 gold pieces for every member of the army, which comes out to somewhere around $1 billion in today's money. Unfortunately, the guards had sold something that didn't belong to them, a classic, if simple, financial fraud. The new emperor was never recognized as such and was quickly deposed. The Mississippi Scheme, 1719. When Scottish financial genius John Law started a company to develop the then wilderness Louisiana, he saw nothing wrong with hyping the possibilities rather than the reality. He convinced investors, including the French government, to back his development scheme. Shares in his company skyrocketed and French currency increased in value, since it was widely believed France would gain a mountain of gold and silver from what was then only a swampy backwater. When investors actually received what Louisiana was like, shares plummeted. Law narrowly avoided being lynched, escaping only by disguising himself as a beggar. He died in poverty 9 years later. The diamond necklace hoax, 1785. It's been said that few creatures on this earth are more gullible than a horny priest. That was certainly the case with Cardinal Prince de Rohan, who was so convinced that he was having an affair with Queen Marie Antoinette, pictured, that he arranged for her to purchase, on her line of credit, a diamond necklace worth 6 million livres. Unfortunately, Rohan was, unbeknownst to him, actually having an affair with a prostitute dressed up as the queen, a ruse conducted by his former mistress, courtesan, Countess Jeanne de la Motte, who hoped to make away with the necklace herself. When caught, de la Motte was sentenced to be stripped naked in public and branded with a hot iron. Fun fact, the resulting scandal triggered the French Revolution. The Eiffel Tower sale, 1925. Why buy the Brooklyn Bridge, when there's something even cooler on the market? When Count Victor Lustig discovered that the famous Eiffel Tower was in need of repairs, he faked some government papers showing that he was authorized to sell the tower for scrap metal. He managed to get not one, but two scrap metal dealers to come up with a total of over $200,000 in bribes to throw the multi-million-dollar contract their way. Then, he skipped town and returned to the United States, where he continued a lustrous career as America's most successful swindler. ZZZZ Best Cleaners, 1986. Barry Minkow was the wonderkind of Wall Street when he brought his company public. Shares in ZZZZ Best, an industrial rug cleaning firm, exploded in value, creating a company with a stock valuation of $200 million. Unfortunately, ZZZZ Best didn't really exist, didn't have any contracts, and had originally been funded through a series of credit card thefts. Finally exposed in 1987, the stock dropped to zero, and Minkow landed 25 years in prison. The actual assets of the erstwhile $200 million firm, a few trucks and some cleaning equipment, were sold for $64,000.